bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whiff of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. Baby, when you come and see me, bring those flowers that I love. No tea roses, Easter lilies, that ain't what I'm thinking of. What I need is way more potent than carnations or some posies. Pick the petals, light them up, and feel them fill you up. Let the fragrance elevate us to a place we can do anything. Embrace today is our escape. Don't think about anything, let go. I'm your every desire that you let me know. And you know we can make up some new ones if we lose control. Baby, bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whiff of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's the Real Game Podcast, and we here on episode 11. I'm here, boy, your motherfucking main host, J-Lo YNN. And to my left is my co-host.
Coquito King _ New York. That's me, baby.
You already know, we got a special guest in the building, probably the youngest one we ever had on the show, but we ain't gonna give you her age. You know, she don't really need no introduction for all the 75,000 motherfuckers out there following her. We got the almighty Alea Lee in the building right now from the Bronx.
Hey, what's good? What going?
Word up. You already know Boricua, motherfucking Jamaican Boricua. You know, this is real rare shit.
From the Bronx.
That's right. Only on the Real Game Podcast, you're going to get this shit. Everything is authentic.
She drank a whole coquito. She has a steel.
Real foreign. Real hood foreign.
Real foreign.
Oh, turn his mic on.
Oh, there you go. You good, Lord?
Yeah, okay, I heard your background. She just finished the whole coquito. She's doing big things.
That shit light. That's like diet water to her.
Straight
That shit is
up.
light, B. That shit is nothing. Sugar and alcohol,
She got
B.
that bulletproof liver.
Exactly. But anyway, we got Alea Lee in the building right now. We going to chop it up with her. But before we do that, Lord, tell the people about your new show you about to come out with. It's coming soon, I heard.
Yes, sir. Next weekend will be, well, not this weekend. Next weekend, the No Main Topic show will be launching. Thanks to S.STREET Media and the girl folks, SoSci and Mathematics. No doubt. Appreciate the love and the opportunity. And the show, really, it's no main topic. It'll be a dirty cop, it'll be a djembe player, and it'll be some shit I got to say. I got a lot of things to say.
Y'all bringing out the djembes. You know I got to be here, man. Since you the co-host, I might, try to be the co-host on your show one
But
day.
it's going to be stories behind a lot of that. I bring my djembe player. He going to tell you all about Africa in the 70s, how you used to have to play certain rhythms to get weed. You used to have to play certain rhythms so the motherfuckers wouldn't kill you. You see what I'm saying? So just to do that and then play his show, like he traveled the world and did a lot. Then you got a gentleman by the name of, I'm going to leave that quiet for now, but he used to work, he chose the East New York beat and the Brownsville beat back in the 80s. He
Brooklyn.
What white cop chooses that beat? Okay, affecting good arrest, and the department did him silly. It ended up a drug thing, and he got a story to tell us, a real good one. Like I said, it'll all have silver linings so that when you look at this dimension of the street or wherever you from or whatever I bring towards you, you'll get something from it that you really won't be able to take away in a mainstream sense. It's just out of the box thinking completely. So just be prepared for a good show, and I appreciate you.
Okay, so no main topics and shit. So with that being said, I definitely want to come out and actually meet him because I also wanted to meet Davis. Remember when Davis was in the Bronx and he was tearing the police up?
Yeah.
Larry
Yeah.
Davis.
Larry Davis, yeah.
So here we on the opposite side of the street now with it, and I'm definitely gonna be here for that one. I might just be in the cut and shit though.
Because what I like about the story, what he tells me is that he did a lot of good numbers wise. You see what I'm saying? He said within the year of me being in the Brownsville beat, the lady got pissed off at me. A kid smacked a baseball and went through a car window. Oh, those kids. He said, so like a year ago, you were ducking. You on the first floor, right? You're there with your two sons. A year ago, y'all ducking on the first floor, ducking shots. Now your kids are playing baseball. Like, pick one.
That shit happens, B, especially in Brownsville. But I'm saying it's universal,
Right.
But moving along, we got a Leia Lee in the building. The Leia Lee, what up? Where you from, Leia Lee? Let the masses know where you from.
Well, I'm from the Bronx. I was raised all over New York City though. Like,
Okay.
I have some Brooklyn in me. So
You got a lot of Brooklyn in you. I mean, offline, she's definitely got Brooklyn in her. In case y'all didn't know.
True indeed.
but it's good or whatever. Like, I'm just coming up. Everybody has a different path.
Right. And tell us something about your path as of now, as far as I heard you into the music and stuff. So give us a little journey on the music path with you. I remember back then when you was popping crazy on what was that site? She was
A fashion site.
Tumblr. Yeah, you were popping on there. You had a big following, and so take us down that road. Up to par.
In my opinion, like, numbers matter, but realistically it's about like who you influencing in real life or what you doing in real life. Like,
Right.
if you have pool in real life, that's what really matters. Like, your numbers don't matter if you can't go outside and I'ma eat strawberry shortcake today, and because I ate strawberry shortcake, about 20 other girls gonna eat strawberry shortcake too. If you're not doing that in real life, then your numbers, like, what is that? So
It's false, right? I got you. I dig. It's de facto.
yeah, it's really about being like real life influential.
Uh-huh.
So that's all that matters for me. Like, I've had influence on enough people for me to believe that I'm like important to the music industry.
You definitely are. I did the research on you, and like I said, you're doing big numbers, heavy numbers. Like, people that's already on don't even have half the numbers you got, which is very impressive, And I'm sure many people told you that, but your work speaks for itself, I was on YouTube the other day Googling you, and I seen a lot of your videos up there. I mean, you got some heavy, tight shit up there. You got a lot of workout, One of my favorite ones was to the effect of the Sesame Street characters.
Hey,
what was the name of the
What's
song?
the scenario? It's called Scenario. That's something that I made to like, for children.
It's dope.
Thanks.
It's dope. It's like, in my opinion, it's like gangster commercial ready to press. Like, I like it. That's my favorite one. Like, you got to check it out, Lord. You Google it. The shit is straight, dirty, fucking fire for children. It's dope. And that's not just like, trying to emphasize and gas up. I mean, it is what it is. Your work is good quality. I like the quality. Your lyrics was on point. 1 to 10. I get that shit a 10.5.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so tell us about some other stuff you got up on YouTube, because I seen a lot.
Well, one of my I actually wanted to speak about this because a lot of my best work I made, like, I wrote while I was in, like, not the best situations in life.
Okay.
Like, everyone deals with, like, hardships or whatever. So I actually wanted to talk about my Warning freestyle that I did.
Warning.
It was more so like a freehand. I did it on the Biggie beat and whatnot. I wanted to make it known that is 100% true story.
For sure.
Like, completely true. Everything that I rapped about in that freestyle is real. Like, and yeah, I don't know.
I gotta go back to it. I mean, now you saying it's true, I gotta check it out, and Cause I'm just all over the place with your music and shit, trying to keep up with the latest trends with you. After I did the research, I'm like, all right, this girl been on many different platforms. You know, like my people's in motherfucking Florida were talking about you. They was like, yeah, we got a Leia Lee out here in Florida, and I'm like, it's only one Leia Lee, one original.
I did a performance out there.
Okay.
But aside from that, like fashion, what you were saying before, fashion.
Right.
I went to school for fashion. Like I'm overall talented when it comes to like arts and being creative and open-minded and all that. So
Yeah,
just use it to the best of my ability.
I was talking to my man Mel out there, and he was like, yeah, it's this dope chick out here from New York, Jay, and you said you know everybody. I was like, well, what's her name? You know, just being funny. And he was like, a Leia Lee. I said, there's only one original Leia Lee. I mean, there's many Leia Lees, but there's only one original Leia Lee, and she from New York. I seen the little peasy head girl on the internet. I seen the fake porn star bitch. I seen the other fake model who thinks she rap. I was like, them bitches ain't a Leia Lee. This the original Leia Lee. And he was like, I don't know the difference. I said, well, if she rapping from the Bronx, that's the real Leia Lee.
It's actually quite sad. Like, you know, I make my moves the way I make my moves because
that's right.
I want to influence other women or young girls, even men, to be themselves. And it's like, wow, like you really think being yourself is trying to be someone else.
Right.
So if that's what they into, then I guess they are being themselves.
You got a lot of strong influences. Like how long you been rapping? Like since what age?
I probably wrote my first rap like somewhere around the 7th grade.
So she's like, what, 12?
I was continuously writing raps.
13, 14.
Yeah. All right.
Nah, I was way younger than that because I started high school
wow.
at 13. So I had to be probably like 11.
Okay. So not only from you, she from the street, she educated too, big.
Yo, that's amazing. So like, what was your first song that like, what song like gave you that hip hop bug?
I wrote my first song to Jim Jones, Nana Nana Nana.
That was a song that made you want to write, or?
I woke up one day and I just like heard, oh yo, we getting money, like Nana Nana Nana, and I just completely changed the lyrics to writing it about like me sitting down at my desk in school and like, oh, we at school, like na 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 na, kids doing work and they doing like, I just wrote it completely about school, based about like us being at school, the teachers getting on us not wanting to do our work, but we do it nonetheless because we want to pass and blah blah blah. Yeah. So that was my first song that I wrote. I recorded it in the studio. I like burned it onto a CD. After that, when I applied to fashion high school and I actually got in, I continued to pursue writing raps here and there, like in my BlackBerry and all this stuff.
All right.
That's a hard school to get into. My mother went there millions of years ago.
Yeah, you got to be very, very talented. So when you started like really listening to hip hop, like who was your favorite rapper? Who is your favorite rapper? Like who you look up to?
When I really got into listening to hip hop, I would listen to all the music from the 90s, like A Tribe Called Quest or Onyx, and like just like that real old school stuff. Slick Rick. Then it went from me listening to music like that to Tyler the Creator.
Okay. I like him.
Yeah. So,
but he's also like similar to
MF Doom.
MF Doom, Andre 5000 type-ish.
Oh, Andre 3000.
3000,
yeah.
whatever.
Him
I said
too.
5000. It goes to show I don't even listen to this shit no more.
He had a bigger influence on my fashion style.
Okay.
And then I started incorporating his style of rap into some of my most recent raps too that I have yet to release because I have to do a lot of paperwork behind them before I put them out.
And that's dope because I guess I don't know what your rising sun is and your zodiac sign, but I know you a Sag and he's a Gemini, so y'all definitely right there got some chemistry going on. So I could see if you was looking up to him how his stuff would influence you and be incorporated in your work. Listen. I talked with her before we went on. She a Sagittarius. She's about her money, about her business. So right now I'm all over the place with it. Y'all bear with me. This is the real game show. No cuts, takes, or commercials. We don't do scripts or none of that shit. We let it go straight raw, dog. We like the Jill Scott of this shit, B. We don't. Hey, listen, no cuts and takes. We raw with it. So you're going to get it raw. We ain't using no condoms, nothing. Whoever get pregnant when the show's over, it's on.
Condom sex is like turkey bacon.
Whoa.
Fuck is the point?
And bacon is bacon. Bacon is bacon. Turkey, bologna, yeah, that shit all come from a pig's ass. You dig?
Jesus Christ.
I eat turkey bacon.
Fucking hell. Yeah, you do?
I eat turkey bacon.
Drop fucking dead, you eat turkey bacon.
All I said was, when all y'all niggas out there saying y'all eat turkey bacon, I hate when we go off the fucking topic.
But it's fun. Yeah, it's
everybody
real.
who eat turkey bacon is actually eating pig ass with
Straight
fucking
up.
salt and pepper added to it. That's all.
Fucking nasty bastard. Just eat regular fucking pork. Be a man.
Be a man. Eat the full poison. Why take it in small proportions? Kill yourself fast. How my man B.I. say, take the elevator to the last stop, get on the roof, and jump the fuck off. Jump
Straight
off.
up. Straight up.
All right, kill yourself. Yeah, Leia, it's a pleasure having you here, man. Alea Lee in the place to be. I've been doing the background on you. Background check on you. You got a lot of good music. Your pictures on Instagram is crazy. So if y'all niggas out there never heard of her or never did any science on her, check her out on Instagram. Her pictures speak in volumes. I mean, loud volumes. Be like even niggas with hearing aids can hear she's up and coming. Be
The one.
the number before the one. How about that? The one is motherfucking understatement. But we got a lady in a place to be, and I've been listening to your style. Your style is definitely dope because it's you. Right? Yeah. And it's hard to be you. That's the hardest shit in life to me.
That is so, oh my gosh. I was saying this just the other day, like, to really be true to yourself, it's a full-time job because it's so easy in this day and age to go into a clothing store or go online to shop and you just see stuff that's inspired by so many other people. It's like, if I buy this, I'm not even going to be really looking like myself because it's not custom made.
That's right.
To fit, like, my actual who I am. Like, when I start custom making my own clothes, then I will know, like, yo, I am truly myself. You can't even buy that from store and truly be yourself with it unless you buy a blank white tee.
Word. And a blank white tee is like a canvas and shit in the clothing world. But to be yourself, it's the hardest shit to be.
It all depends on my mood though, because like I go from like one extreme to another. So
Sagittarius, that's the arch, up, down, or straight away, however you want to give it to them. Hey, you don't owe nobody an apology or nothing for who you are. You are true to Alea Lee. Alea Lee is who you are. You not trying to jump outside that capacity to impress nobody. Niggas don't like what you do. Fuck them.
Really?
Fuck them. That's what I tell niggas. I'm the original J-Lo. You think I give a fuck about Jennifer Lopez? No. Because I got something she will never have, whether she got more money than me or not. But I got integrity and morality. And she lacked that. Like, you would never hear I dated the baseball player, a basketball cheerleader, none of that. I fucks one chick at a time. That's it. Because I'm myself. Had I been outside of myself, I would have been smashing
really
everything.
Important. That's like something that it could almost be a downfall to be too loyal sometimes. But as long as you're true to yourself, like karma will always bless you. So
you gotta be most loyal to yourself more than anybody else.
Exactly. Because if you can't master loyalty within you,
and if somebody
go outside that,
come on, somebody can't even accept that, either that means they got something they got to work out.
Right.
Yeah, that's really it. So yeah, no, we can't make it happen. So goodbye.
And I like how they say love and loyalty. Love is an elevation of understanding, and loyalty is just so hard to manifest. So we're not even going to get on this podcast and give people a definition of loyalty because that is something that has to be manifested.
It's like you do have to be loyal to yourself. Self-love is extremely important.
Definitely.
Sometimes I beat myself up so hard about things that it's like, yo, this has to be categorized as self-love, because I would not be targeting my own self this harshly if I didn't love myself.
Absolutely.
When you love someone else, you target them and you get under their skin. When you love yourself, you do it to yourself, whether it's like abusive or not. So
Yeah. And that's the best part about it, doing you first. I always was taught by the elders, whatever you master within you, you could never do it outside of you had you not mastered it within you first. You first, no matter what. I hear people talking about, oh, money over family and bitches over money and money over bitches. Fuck out of here. Those be niggas that's number 2 on the motherfucking, what we call that shit? The lease in they crib. That's that. Niggas that's always number 2 on the lease always talk and sound like they second on the lease. When you are the head of the household, and I don't mean where you live, but head of the household and controlling your thinking, your mind, body, and soul, you get first hand motherfucking blessings. If you treat yourself second means first loser, and no matter how you put it, you're gonna get second place motherfucking benefits
Every day.
every day. So call me Mr. Number One. I don't know their personal business, but everything with me is always first priority. You ever got your meal second priority? No. First priority, always number 1. No matter what you do or what you engage in, always treat yourself number 1. Alea Lee from The Place to Be said it best, and her generation is not this educated. So this is why I'm appalled and just stunned right now while the films and cameras and shit is running, because I'm not used to having intelligent people in their mid-20s this fucking bright. You understand? No disrespect to you niggas out there who think street life is the shit. Listen, ain't no money in New York. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I'm in all 5 boroughs, okay? I'm the first. You can look at my hand and know I'm telling the truth.
Shit.
The money is right here. I'm where the money is at, okay? And Alea Lee is fucking with us, so because her money is where it's at too. You can't be on this show unless you relevant, okay? You got to be big like an elephant, smart and intelligent. Everything you talking out there is straight irrelevant. Real game, we spit that shit off the men too. Always on point like a pencil. Enter Gensu knives and low lives. Look at that. Y'all ain't not gonna rap, right? That's that Alea Lee spirit jumping in me, B. Straight Section 8 with it, B. Okay? I done left Brooklyn, went to the Bronx. Start fucking with the Bronx, I start spinning on my head. Doing 100 push-ups a minute, writing on your mama property. This what the Bronx did to me. So I already know she's in good hands, like Allstate. She has a great spirit. Yo, we gonna have to go to a music break, because my asthma that I created on my own behalf through airbrushing and spray painting is starting to act up. So I figured, yo, we go to a music break. Come back with some crazy shit with Alea Lee and The Place to Be. After this, we gonna go break bread and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna break some bread, and we walking around with $100 bills. Hopefully, we could get a pizza pie and divide it. You dig? Anybody walking around with 10s and 20s, I understand your fucking pain. Only time I see a 10 and 20 is when I break 100. You dig? Big face hunters all day. This your boy Jay Loco on The Real Game Show, man. No cuts, takes, or no rehearses. We let our fucking brains flow like the rivers and juices in the Virgin when she first about to spread her legs like rumors. You dig? We got motherfucking Lord Akhenaten over here. We got Alea Lee in The Place to Be. And I talk and spit, walk what I talk what I walk. You niggas can't do this. This is real game. Now, next week, I'm about to start looking for a brand new car, okay? Because I'm tired of taking the fucking L train out here to Brooklyn, the A and the B, and transfer to all that shit. I'm tired of that, all right? So we're going to go to a music break, and while we at the music break, I'm going to flip up my phone and look at that motherfucking 2019 Cadillac truck that I ain't going to buy, but it sound good. We going to commercial break.
I always knew was a journey to prepare for what's on the way. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. I found me within you. It's been so long, I can't believe how much we grew. So natural to love you. A one has never been two. I find comfort in the clarity that I get every time you touch my hand. And the growing pains were minimal because you took the time to understand. I'll always be the shelter from your stones and help you make it right when you're wrong. I know you wouldn't leave 'cause you've been here. For anything you need, I'll always be there for you. I'm all for you. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated.
Yeah, we back and forever black. And if I look like I speak Spanish, fuck that. Photomat and Kodak, brat. Okay? Word up. I ain't flying no big B's, you know, and I ain't flying no disease either. I'm just talking with ease. You dig? Allegedly in the place to be. We back. And we was off camera and offline and out of sight being fine talking about an incident that happened with her crazy ass. You know, because she do go through some shit around that age. You know, when they between 21 and 31, they got crazy stories. Alea, since I see you over here sipping on Coquito and shit, sold by the Coquito King of New York himself.
Coquito _King _ New York Instagram.
Motherfucker walk
S.STREET
around.
Media Instagram.
Yes, he walks around with half
1718
gallons in
Collective.
the trunk, B.
Skull Street, bitches.
Yo, Leia, what up, man? What happened, man? You was drinking, and what happened? I heard you was saying something to the effect you was drinking, even though
So I had visited the Museum of Sex Club that they have on Fridays and whatnot. I made some new friends, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Ended up meeting some kids from Buffalo, some Caucasian people.
Oh, shit.
Honestly,
She met some whites.
yeah, like, you know, they were cool and whatnot. So we ended up going to Brooklyn. We're all hanging out. We were
Brooklyn?
drinking,
Gentrified Brooklyn. She met the whites.
drinking. There was dank. There was dank and there was drank.
Explain to the hood what dank is.
It's that loud pack. That's that loud pack.
Woo! Charlie Murphy.
So it was the loud pack
Cough up
and
your
whatnot.
fallopian tubes with that shit, B.
Nah, it's probably smooth
I was
as
going
fuck.
through a phase where I actually was only listening to, you know, my CD player, and I was trying to reject. My body wanted to reject my phone or whatever, my iPhone.
Okay.
Could you explain that a bit? Like, when
And
you
she's
hear
saying
that
it with emotion too. Bro.
No, I mean when you hear that, like you taking time to get the word.
My
When you hear that, it's
my
like, how does that
body
happen?
was rejecting my iPhone. Like if I would hold it like in my hand, I would actually, my fingertips would start feeling like they was feeling radiation, and I would start to get nauseous, and I would put it down. So
What in the motherfucking solar system is that type of
No,
shit?
that's that Matrix
What
shit.
happened? Was that before you drank or after?
I was already drunk, but
Oh.
it was happening for like the past week. It's just like once I was under the influence of, you know, I guess
What in the hell
emotional
was you
altering-
drinking whereby you was having Wi-Fi run through your ass?
I was
Honor.
drinking Bacardi, but aside from that, like I was getting extreme migraines and stuff like that. My eyes was hurting. Like I really didn't want to deal with any of the
Radiation?
the radiation.
What phone was this again?
iPhone.
Okay,
8
iPhone.
Plus.
Y'all values just went down. Y'all heard it from a lady in the place to be. She over here getting motherfucking shell shock, whether she was drunk or sober.
Was your
at the end of the day?
Was your iPhone jailbroken?
Nah, it wasn't no jailbroken. I bought it from Best Buy. Like I got it unlocked. That's not jailbroken. It just was professionally unlocked so I could have it.
Let the masses know
under
what
anything.
jailbroken is, because I'm 44. I don't know what that shit is. What's jailbroken?
Yeah, you could
Wait,
tell.
break it down. What is that?
Now,
I don't know.
jailbroken, they take the iPhone, which basically is the most secure phone. You can basically put any operating system on that phone because the phone itself is dope. It's man easy to use. Like it really is simple. Not that Android is not. It's very very convenient. Like Apple keeps taking their shit. That's why Android be popping big shit. But fuck them. That's real. But I mean, it's just that the phone itself at the time was the shit. They didn't really have all the Samsung Note, this and that and the third. So
Right.
to get that and have your Sprint at the time wasn't doing that on there. Because Apple was like alone, like this was AT&T or Singular, some dumb shit. Singular was a 2G. Then they went back to A&T. They had
I remember
3G.
that.
Yeah, so they've been with them forever. So they stick with them. So until 6 and 7, and they go anywhere. Before that, the jailbroken was the shit. You could put whatever on that phone.
Okay, jailbroken. Hey, so for those of you out there that know what motherfucking Slizzle Slazzle Zachary jail phone break was, now we all broke out and shit. Straight Shawshank Redemption.
I'm gonna
You
got there
dig?
saying, you know what the fuck you talking about? Ain't how you do it.
I was
As
going
you
through-
were when you were drunk, young lady.
going through emotions about you know how the music that has brought me has like you know helped mold me into the person I am today, because when you hear stuff for years of your life, it's gonna start making you into a certain person who you grow up to be. Like if I hear an artist say, yeah, I'm a pretty brown chick and I got long hair, I'm gonna be like, oh snap, yeah, I'm a pretty brown chick and I got long hair, and I'm gonna grow up with that mentality. Like that's just how it is. Nobody's really preaching in their music, being like a philosopher. Because if we were brought up with people singing philosophies, a lot more people would be enlightened.
Yeah.
So my body was getting tired of that, like tired of all the hoopla.
Hoopla.
I end up going through a withdrawal
Okay.
while I'm with these strangers about the fact that my body can't take my iPhone, but I still want it. So
Sound like a chick with a man that's
Listen
been doing
up,
her dirty all the time.
listen up. I don't hear you dirty motherfuckers right now. That shit is published, this book stamped here. No fucking I choked on my iPhone songs. That motherfuckers is phony.
You heard it
here first.
You heard
That
it
shit
here
is real.
first. Real
We wanna
game.
hear about your bullshit and then gonna try to
Real
get the
game.
fuck out of here.
We
don't
want
get
the
me
patent to
wrong.
that.
Don't get me wrong. Like it really puts me in my thoughts every day when I see 100 of New Yorkers on their $2,000 phones, because it makes me wonder, like, you know, how did you afford that $2,000 phone really in this day and age, like especially in New York City, it's so hard to even, live comfortably
Word.
in an apartment that
Word.
costs $3,000, but you walking around with a $2,000 phone in your hand.
That be them Section 8 welfare bitches, though,
It's everybody. It's a
Well,
lot of people. It's majority.
Because even my bum ass got two, so I agree.
It's a majority that has iPhones, and it makes everything so convenient. I wanted to test myself and see if I could make it around my own hood in every borough without using the GPS. And I was capable because animal instinct.
So this shit got a lot of energy. I'm gonna see if I can fuck you up with
animal instinct.
Animal instinct had me finding my way around New York City.
That's that hunter talking. All right, only a couple.
She's
of
a
signs.
Sagittarius. She's definitely a hunter.
Only a couple of signs on the roads got a weapon. Only a couple of them.
Yo, piggybacking off of that, I'm glad you said that about the long hair brown. Yo, you one of the first rappers that I even seen with all your hair. Like, I mean, yo, you ain't even got to fake it, B.
Nah, but
that's your real body for the records. Let them know.
This is my real body. My body is going to remain authentic. Like, it is what it is.
Because
like,
I be seeing like crusty people on your page.
I do gotta keep on busting the squats. Busting the crunches, running 8 miles,
dope moves, you dig?
running 10 miles, running 20 miles, but nonetheless, like, there's no reason for me to get washed up before my time because I want to alter what God gave me. Now I'm looking like I'm 35 when I'm not even 25.
Word. That's real, but you got all that hair and shit. It's blue for today, but it's pretty long. And, for the records, that's her real body. Because when y'all go on Instagram, y'all going to be like, yo, Jay, who the fuck was that? Hey, listen, man. Listen. That's her real body. She ain't one of them motherfucking... I want to say the name so bad, but I promise I wouldn't say nobody names. But her shit real.
Don't say no names.
Fuck that. This is my show, though. This ain't no mother... Her body better than... Her body better than. Her body better than. Should I do it? Do it. Yo, but listen, whoever the hottest female rapper right now, your body ain't fucking with her. So if you the best female rapper, I want you to motherfucking put your body versus hers and long hair, don't care type shit. I know you bald headed. Whoever the rap queen is, gotta be bald headed. Fake ass, fake tits. Ain't no way.
He said bald headed.
I already know. So whoever the queen of rap is and shit, y'all let me know. I guarantee you, 10 grand she bald.
Colored filter.
Let me see.
That's a cute picture though.
So I ain't gonna say no names and shit, cause she up and coming and shit. And I don't want to start no drama. But let me tell you something. She got manpower. All right, this ain't none of that 6ix9ine shit running around with motherfucking fake bloods. She can be linked to niggas that's for real. We real Illuminati around these parties, nigga.
Yo, hold on.
Fuck out of here, baby.
Is that nigga home or some shit? I'm just saying dumb shit.
They just had a
day,
6ix9ine video out, right? My nigga 6ix9ine, right? This nigga is straight My Little Pony 2018, B. If y'all old school niggas don't remember My Little Pony, I'm going to remind you now.
My Little Pony and Care Bears.
I'm going to talk my shit because he can't do nothing to me. What he going to do?
The
Beat
colors.
me up and tell on me? Nah, fuck that. Listen. That's not him, though. I seen the video. I put it on my page. My man hit me in the inbox. Was like, yo, J-Lo, make this shit public so they could think it's 6ix9ine. Look what comes with being the king of New York, B. Do you really want to be the Frank White of this hip-hop shit? You don't want to. I was the Frank White of my projects at one time. Guess what? I had to move.
In case you all don't know,
Definitely.
The Frank White reference, even by Biggie Smalls, is an actual white dude.
Frank White don't sound negrito at all, B. That shit is straight motherfucking Mount White much more.
You got fat while we stopped out there.
Anything sold in the park, I want in. Word up. But yeah, lately in a place to be, so we all over the place. Damn, you was drunk and tipsy to that degree where the Wi-Fi was running through your body.
It did not, I mean, like, it really affected me extra at this point because I was under the influence. But even before me, getting drunk, I was already walking around the club telling people, like, yeah, they like, oh, can I get your number? I'm like, nah, I don't even use my phone. Like, I don't use my iPhone. They like, well, you need to because that's how you're going to network. Bitch.
Right?
Don't tell me what I need to do.
Exactly. I hate when people tell you need to do X, Y, and Z.
Like, who?
Them be people that's second on the lease, Alea.
And you know, funny enough, like
Squatters.
funny enough,
30
I
days,
told
motherfucker.
myself, I said, you know, like, maybe I should like use an iPhone. I don't know, like, whatever. And then somebody told me like, oh, are you a lost black girl? Like you just were pushing for people to not use their iPhones. Now you're gonna use your iPhone. I'm like, wow, like you really want me to save the world.
Do you have a phone on you now?
My phone that I have on me right now is not.
I mean, but do you have one right now? Like you can pull one out and put on the table right now to show the masses
And
what you have?
it's a Samsung.
Okay.
It's an Android. Like
And I
it's
see
not.
you running around with a little red one.
Oh, my Nokia.
For the records, this is 2000.
Nokia.
Okay,
This
so
is
I have
2018. She said Nokia.
So I use Samsung right now just to like you know keep in touch with my email and my social media, but nonetheless, like
Any side effects?
I mean the addiction to social media is still very much so there.
But no volts and currents running
But
through your veins. or nothing.
no, like you know, eye straining
Okay.
and like feeling like I'm holding a microwave or like anything of the
There might
sort.
be a surgeon warning in the back. If your urine turns green, call this number. Do you dial on your phone and get migraines?
That would be horrible if that happened.
Is your menstrual different lately?
Absolutely disgusting.
You never know. So yeah, stay away from them phones, y'all. I got a Samsung. I got a 9 and a 7.
Stop putting them in your damn breasts.
But
'cause
I'm
they
not
big.
gonna go and tell anybody to go buy a Nokia because, like, you know, it is a really old phone, so it's not gonna have that strong service the same way that it used to. And this,
So
like,
you've been having problems with that Nokia I seen you with.
like I really have been having problems with it. Like, first off, like it does work, like in the weirdest times. But if I go like let's say into like the back into a stock room, like it's really gonna lose service. Like it's not gonna have bars.
A Nokia, 2018. We going into 2019, and you got an old soul because you got the hurts on your neck. And for those who don't see her chain, that's a certified New York City blockbuster.
It's not
You
about
don't know your jewelry. She's walking around with a New York City 1982 blockbuster.
Real rap.
That's very rare, very rare. Not sure if she knew about it, but the etymology and the esoteric science behind what she's wearing predates a lot of the shit in hip hop y'all niggas think y'all know. She's walking around with it.
and it's not
Show
about.
them that shit. Like, get cocky with your shit. You did.
I'm chilling today, but it's not really about like this and that. Like I told myself when I was listening to my CD player, I had a CD player outside, and somebody looks at me and goes, "Some kids who are being born, like some 3-year-olds don't even know what that is."
CD player, 2018, y'all.
I'm like, it's sad that kids don't even know what a CD player
That's
is.
their
Like, are you
tape player.
serious?
Word up. That's their tape deck.
So when you listen to the CD player, like you really hear the authenticity in the music. You hear the bass. Like you really shouldn't hear breaths and floors and all that. But the sound is just different. It helps my ears like really adjust to the authenticity of what real life is. That's why I like feeling like I'm dumbing my senses down back to 2000 and early 2000s or even
90s.
90s
Definitely
because
90s.
you don't want to adjust like your eyes to feeling like, oh, I'm looking at reality right now through the screen when you really not seeing me right now. If you can't touch, smell, and feel me, then we not really connected like that.
Yeah, 2018 with a CD player. What up? That's my man Stuck B and Thunder in the house. You know, they up next. You know, but yeah, as Leia was saying, she's walking around with a CD player, which is like T-Rex to you young motherfuckers out there. I remember in the early 90s when D-Sep and Lowlifes was running around. A lot of motherfuckers died over the same Walkmans y'all laughing at. These
Yeah,
CD
it's real.
People were
players.
getting robbed for
Killed
something
over
that
it. Killed over
cost.
it.
That's something that costs $20 in Best Buy. I'm walking around with a CD player. People like, yo, where you got that? I'm like, they sell it
In any store,
the
you can just
stores
about.
for
But
the
during-
low for
but-
$18.99.
But during the time it can get taken from you, those things about 200.
Yeah.
About
People
50,
was
it
looking at me
big.
now like they wanted to take it from me because
they
it was
don't
giving me
know.
so much joy.
It's
I'm
like a
like,
time machine, futuristic to them.
Yo,
and that's the sad part.
Many people.
I said, I
died
wish
over
somebody
those.
would rob me for this $20. Stupid.
Think about the
Yeah.
nigga that's
I would
in
be
jail.
more mad about the CD that's inside of it.
There's a dude in jail right now from 1990 whatever that robbed somebody and killed them over a Walkman we ain't even using no more. He gotta be
yeah,
hurt.
just that fast.
Life over something that ain't even popping.
A lot of this shit that you hearing about, like, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. Like, that was the norm when I was coming up. Listening to this 90s shit. Whatever was in that music was outside the fucking window, literally. Niggas on fucking Eastern Park. Was that St. John's back there, Eastern Parkway? Niggas lay on the floor on the first floor because shots come through the window. It's real.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not, like, when you listen to your music and you really feeling it, like, do you look around, because you live in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look around your hood, do you really feel the music? Like, you see the history? Do you, like, feel that vibe?
Sometimes I really do get ignorant, and I was telling someone this the other day, like, I really could. It's a thin line between, like, what the reality really is and what you could force the reality to be, because you are the creator of your own reality. So if I wanted to turn my own 2018 into 1991, I could, by being that, you know, that ignorant person who's like, oh, now you want to be looking at me in my face? Oh, I'm about to pop on you. Da-da-da, I'm about to fight you. Now we got like young girls fighting on the train, niggas killing each other, robbing each other for jewelry and CD players in 2018 because I decided to be ignorant. That's not really my place.
Right.
But it could be like that. Like, I could make it like that. And sometimes I do look around in 2018 and be like, yo, like, this is like one step from turning into freaking real, like, hood gutter. But then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
Like,
It ain't worth it.
and sometimes there really are people who look at you, they don't understand that sometimes you just might not be in that mood. And you just might be that ignorant person. Always when I listen to Biggie, it puts me in that mood. Like, you know, don't look at me in my face. Don't try to act like you funny. Don't do nothing like that. Because if I decide, like, yo, I'm going to pop on you today, I will. And then it's going to be, oh, I'm the bad person. But
Everybody a victim when you show and prove.
when you show and prove that they shouldn't have been, like,
Yep.
you know, trying to be funny with you.
I
But
feel sorry for him.
yeah, I definitely believe, like, in this day and age right now, it's the new generation. Like, everybody's doing what they're doing. Like, they coming up the way that they're coming up. But this is the new generation of New York. Like, it's not my place to really, you know, put anybody in a bad predicament, though.
You right. You absolutely right. Well, that about sums it up about with CDs. You know, when I was coming up, we had 8 tracks. And I'm sure you never seen an 8-track. I'm pretty much sure. They look like big ass cartridges to video games. Walkmans weren't even out when we were running
Sailor
around.
Red
You
machine
talking
right
about
there?
the tape?
Nah, that's cassette tapes are old.
Okay.
But we going further than the cassette tape. Like almost after reel of reels and shit. Remember reel of reels would roll around?
I let my
You
tape
had
rock
those?
till my tape pop.
Yeah, we had reel of reels. Well, reel of reels is in the 60s and 50s.
But 8
I'm
tracks,
a 70s baby.
That little red machine right there, 8-track is literally half that size across.
You almost had to blow it, but you put it in the 8-track player. It actually had 8 tracks on it.
And the stick halfway out the thing.
And then when
Oh,
people albums,
I know how that looks.
Yeah, some of the albums had 24 on it, but it was still an
Yeah.
8-track. And after the 8-tracks, the cassette tapes were popping. I remember when CDs came out and Walkmans and all that. That's new to us, but old to y'all. You know,
That's
So-
not old to me. Like, I'm very aware about, and that's the funny part to me, because it's like, all right, yo, yeah, you could buy somebody's album for $9.99 on iTunes, but realistically, like, what happened to the authenticity of holding the record and, like, really, like, listening to it in a boombox or a radio or a
yeah.
CD player, or popping it even into your computer and really, like, showing the person love by buying their CD.
First nigga in the store to get that shit, or nobody have it but you. You a DJ, you a nobody.
Right.
You a hero, yo. You were a hero in the hood for the first 5 minutes. Like, that's why, like, Wu-Tang tape was purple. Red Man, There Is a Dark Side, the second album, it was like variations of red, see-through red, solid, this,
remember.
that. And if you had any of them shits first, or like Most niggas only had this one. Nobody really had this one. You had the see-through red or another color red. This was an exclusive one. You know what I'm saying? So just that alone, a motherfucker would take that tape, put it away, never touch it like a pair of sneakers or a comic book.
I had vinyls.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to collect a lot of vinyls.
Now
back
I
in
went
the
into
days.
the CD store the other day and I bought some real classic people's like best albums for like $2.99 and I'm like I'm laughing in my head like I'm like I just bought gold for $2.99.
Wow.
Cause you know I think really in advance like everything is art. So this poster right here, even though it's like S.STREET Media with boombox blah blah blah, that's a piece of art. If somebody decides to strip the entire country of art, who gonna be holding the art down? Who gonna be selling it under
I got you.
So
Well, that
everything is
would be
art.
me, y'all. In case y'all didn't know, you dig? Let me dust off my shoulders.
You always got that, especially when you talented. Like you always could monetize your talent and make some money from it. So that's the way I think. Like I don't know if that's a weird way of thinking, but
No. It's you. And we had said previously in an interview that it ain't nothing like being yourself. That's the hardest shit on the planet to be. Because if you don't be you, nobody else will for you. Taking it back in the days. Yeah, excuse me, y'all. But yeah, that's the hardest thing in the world to be and do is to be yourself. And like I said, I was looking at you with your natural hair and your natural body, looking at the same people in your age bracket without prejudice. Like, I'm not changing my chest and my penis for no motherfucking woman to do a rap fucking song that's gonna last no more than 3 years, B. I used to rap back in the days. I had a vinyl album out in 94. I had a little small record deal on New Horizon Records, ran by Demetrius Winston and Chris DePezza under New Horizon Records, and it never went nowhere. So I grabbed all the money and cashed out, B. I mean, I was corny. I was like the fucking Drake of my era and shit. Corny. And because I was light skinned, niggas was supporting me and shit. You dig? I was straight. Yeah, Drake corny. I mean, I'm saying it because I'm a light skinned nigga like Drake, And I recognize real and corny recognize corny, Some people might, Drake got fans, they might disagree. But at the end of the day, when we dealing with realism and we really saying the streets count, then Drake got to go to the side, B. Now, if you want to talk about a fly light skinned nigga or brown skinned nigga, then you go to Nas or somebody relevant,
I definitely F's with
can't
Common.
do the Degrassi thing, yo.
Common is.
What about Common?
I consider him to be one of the better rappers. I find for people who kept it classy.
Wait, Common? You mean actor Common? The acts now? I forgot he even rap. I thought he was R&B.
Yeah.
Damn.
What he said, told the girl, I got my SAG card, girl.
I
You a
forgot he
rapper?
was a
No,
rapper,
I got a
B.
SAG card, girl. I'm an actor.
I forgot son was a rapper, man. He been
She
in
said,
so
don't
many
break
movies.
my heart.
I just seen him in the movie Kissing Latifah, man. What the fuck movie was that?
Oh yeah,
She
yeah.
brought him back from the
MC
injury.
Light.
Yeah, from the basketball. I just seen that shit at home, man. Oh man.
I appreciate the musicians who really like stay true to the craft. It's all part of the music too to brag about what you got, to make other people feel like lesser than you. Da 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 da. But I like the artists who like really keep it true to the craft and like what it's really about, like
That's right.
educating other people and being poetic.
The basis, the elements, the history. You can't change it, add on, or take away from it. It is what it is. It's
You
a
could
landmark.
write a whole rap about your shirt being red, white, and blue and stay on topic the entire time and compare it to
You dig?
strawberries, cream, and blueberries and
You
do
dig?
mad
Strawberries,
stuff.
motherfucking cream, and blueberries.
You don't need to really like always be like, yeah, I got this ice and you don't.
You got the red, black, and yellow.
I did this and I did that and you can't. Like, that's disrespectful because at one point you was broke, you was
Hell yeah.
you was crusty, you was ugly.
That's right.
So to get on, and as soon as you get on and talk about how the next person is crusty and bummy and ugly is wrong and it's ugly.
Hell
like
yeah. That's propaganda, y'all.
Yep, that's why in court the judge said, excuse me, talk
Propaganda.
to me, not her.
And funny enough, like I was brought up my entire life never being dirty, crusty, or ugly. So no matter how much money or success I gain, I'ma stay true to myself.
That's right.
I might move up in life and get like nice cars, nice houses, but nonetheless, I've never been really like a bum at heart or anything like that. Like I never was brought up like, you know, feeling like I need to talk down on the next person.
Right.
If I ever talk down on the next person in the rap, it's because either they have talked down on me or I have been so widely like influenced by them. I'm not gonna call myself a follower because I'm brought on this world to be a leader. But like when you just constantly have people like coming at you, then you decide to come at them back. It's looking like, oh, yo, you gotta set a better example than that. Like, but I'm not a punk though. Like if we rap
That's
battling,
right.
we rap battling.
Here go the law on that one.
That's right.
People get this twisted when it comes to bullying. I'm 6'3", 3 and change. I tell you all about that shit for real. At the end of the day, the law is like this. If you go out there smacking niggas like homie, they want to smack the little boy on the internet,
Horrible.
you get what's coming to you, all right? But now,
Word.
if that little boy had took a wrench out of his pocket and knocked a nigga teeth out,
Now he the
that's
fucking-
not violence. That's called retribution.
Self-defense,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Retribution,
I
you
cannot allow you to do that. So, especially in this line of work that you in, this profession, rapping and shit.
Hell yeah.
Like you said, I'm not gonna make it about what you ain't got, what I do, God. You ain't fessing. So, whoever come at you sideways, just more like, you know what? Listen, okay, let me just keep doing my thing. It's like I'm not giving the bullshit.
Yeah,
no
it's really
airtime.
about remaining classy. Like, it is what it is. Like, I understand that rapping for every artist, it's like you being a painter. That's your life. If the next person comes and sees your painting and draws over your painting, that's disrespect.
Beef.
That's beef. So it's the same thing with
Forever.
rapping. It's the same thing with rapping. Like, this is my life. This is my craft. I take it serious for you to come and try to criticize me or act like I'm the whack one. Like, we always gonna have beef.
But that's crazy because that's just two elements you knocked out in one: rap and graffiti. Those are
Hip-hop.
just two. Yeah, that's the family.
But
the
it's
foundation.
all it's not to be beef. Like, I'm not here to be East Coast, West Coast beef.
Right.
I'm here to just be like, yo, this is what it is. Like, I do my craft because I do want to influence the youth, or I do want to influence the world of hip hop for the better. I want to make a change. Like, I do want to be that change in the game because I have the
right.
power to do it. Unlike other people who follow, when it gets to a point where I'm dumbing myself down just to show you, like, I could shit on you with your style if I wanted to.
But y'all heard it here on the Real Game Podcast today. You know, we got a Lee in a place to be. And as you know, she spoke about leaders. But let me drop a jewel on y'all out there who be always trying to philosophize. Leaders make more leaders. They don't lead leaders. Leaders create more leaders. And followers follow. Okay? So, understand the distinguishment between both. Followers don't follow leaders. Followers follow followers. Leaders create more leaders. This is the Real Game Podcast. I'm your boy Jay Loco. It was a pleasure having Aaliyah Lee from the Bronx here. This is the Coquito King right here. And you know, like I said, it was a pleasure. Any shout outs, Aaliyah, before we get out of here, man?
Definitely shout out to my mother.
Pow.
And like, big shout out to myself, shout out to J-Lo, shout out to S.STREET Media, shout out to Lord, shout out to everyone really holding down this interview, everyone who has helped me, like my videographers and people who genuinely believe in me. Like, I go through this path as a musician just feeling like real. Sometimes it gets dark, sometimes it gets lonely. You have to sacrifice things like bad friendships and love to elevate yourself because you have standards of how you should be treated as a person, or whatever the case is. You have to focus on your craft. So there's sacrifices that have to be made and whatnot. And just shout out to the people who are real with me, whether it's from a distance or not.
You heard it here. Yo, until next time, join us on our Wild America. I am Marty Stauffer Johnson.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Take care.